Do you know how to take the spare tire off the back of your Jeep Wrangler? Well, good morning everybody and welcome back to the channel. So do you know how to remove the spare tire from the back of your Jeep Wrangler? You know, the time to find out is in a nice comfy spot like this, in your garage, out of the elements, not when you're stranded on the side of the road in a driving rain or snowstorm or 110 degrees. You want to know how to do it. So I'm going to show you, and I've never done this myself, so I thought it'd be a good time. And this is also in preparation for an awesome mod that's coming up on this Jeep. So let's go ahead. We're going to pull the tire cover off. And I'm hoping, because there's some holes and stuff here, that there's nothing living in there. You know, I've seen a lot of horror stories of snakes, and we have snakes, getting in places like this, and the owner gets a surprise. So I'm going to pull it off kind of gingerly. And we're going to make sure there's nothing living in there. Fingers crossed. Okay, I don't see anything in there, so I think we're okay. Make sure. I once saw a video of I think it was a Ford Explorer, and there was a rattlesnake actually in between the back of the door, the tailgate or whatever, where the molding goes. It had kind of gotten in there, so I'm a little hesitant with stuff like this now. But anyway, let's get on with it. First of all, you have to remove the camera cover. So you need the tool, or at least the Torx bit anyway, that comes with the kit. You should have gotten one of these with your Jeep. It's a Torx T40. Very hard to see. You won't be able to see it on camera, but it's a T40. So this thing locks on here. You should be able to just turn it, in theory, unlock it, and it looks like we're able to do that, and it just pulls right off. So very easy to do. Now we can just set this aside. We shouldn't need it for anything else for this. Next up, of course, is going to be removing the lug nuts. We're going to need our lug nut removing tool. So let's go ahead and find that. I'm not exactly sure where it is. Okay, I'm thinking it's in the back here, underneath this panel, right next to her front license plate. There's the lid back here, of course. You pull that up, and there's this tray. Go ahead and set that out. And then down here, buried below everything, is the actual jack and the tools. You do have to unspin the jack a little bit. They have it. They have some force on it to keep it settled in there, right up against this ledge. So you should be able to turn it, hopefully, with your hand. That's not working for me. So maybe you don't have to do that. Yeah, you're gonna have to do that. So I'm gonna have to grab another tool, because I guess my old office hands aren't strong enough to turn the top of the jack. Yeah, I'll grab a pair of pliers. Okay, so something you may want to add to your toolkit if you ever need to change the tire. Let's see if we can't get this thing loose. Yeah, it was just barely tight. I don't know. But you do have to loosen it to get the jack out. What I'm talking about, of course, is the little nut here on the end. And they do give you a kind of chintzy, but they do give you a little T kind of bar here to turn. That's got to be for your hand. But you got to loosen that to lower the jack a little bit so you can actually get it out. Now, as I said, down below here is going to be your lug wrench right here. So we'll go ahead and pull that out. They do have it all finagled in here somehow. Wow. Boy, this is a puzzle. Okay, that's how you get that out. We're not going to need the rest of the tools that are in here, obviously. So now we should be able to just shut this up again and go ahead and loosen these lug nuts. And that's kind of what I'm talking about. You see, unless you do this, and you probably ought to at least go out and locate this stuff, you're going to be out in the middle of nowhere trying to figure this out, and how frustrating is that? I mean, it's already a drag that you've got a flat tire, right? I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can't get this sucker off. 3 lug nuts, it looks like. One. 2. And the third one, obviously, it's going to want to come forward when you pull it out, so be careful. Now is also a good time to check your tire pressure on this tire. Make sure that you're up to speed on that, and you don't have any problems with a flat spare when you're out on the road. Okay, that gets it off. Let's go ahead and lift it out. All right, that's it. Not too bad. It's really not that difficult. And I'm guessing that if you're out there and you went through that whole procedure of changed your tire, you're probably just going to throw the flat in the back so that you can have it fixed when you get back instead of remounting everything on there. Anyway, I just wanted to run through that. I've never done it myself. I thought I'd bring you guys along for the journey. It's not too bad. Pretty good system. Just make sure that you've got everything. And again, I would definitely carry a pair of pliers in there so that if you can't get that jack out, you've got something to give you a little bit more leverage. Anyway, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you've ever done this before. Did you know how to take the spare tire off of the back of your Jeep Wrangler? I'd be curious. Also, real quick, if you haven't before and you're interested, check out my other channel. It's all about my 2020 Toyota Tacoma right up there. That channel is Rob Motive. Don't forget to click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos like this big mod that we're going to be doing. The whole reason really I'm taking off this tire. And if you wouldn't mind, click that subscribe button on the way out. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.